Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. We live from the den, Legacy Internet Radio. Listening to that brand new Jody Smith back in the day. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. 804-402-2893 is the number to dial. Be part of tonight's show. If you want to be rocking with the flagship show, we're going to roll with y'all. At this time, I'm going to introduce my usual suspects, my brothers. It's men's night tonight. And we look around the room and we see him here. I look across the room. I see my big bro Joe up in this joint. What's up, man?
Ew, what's going on? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, bro.
That's with me. That's my fault. There you go. My bad. That's on me.
What's up, bro? Can you hear me now?
I got you, brother.
Can you hear me now?
What's happening, man?
Yo, Happy New Year. Hey, everything is lovely. Everything's lovely.
Doing all right?
Yo, yeah. You know, it's good to have a grown men conversation night. There's a lot of testosterone in this motherfucker.
Man's night, man. You know
Mother's
what I'm saying? It's the He-Man's Women Haters Club.
He-Man Women Haters Club. You got the password?
You know what I mean?
No, ma'am.
Have you the password?
Have you the password? Yes, I have. No, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? I guess that makes me Spanky. And does it make
I am not buckwheat.
You could be alfalfa.
No, I'm going to have to be, what's the other one with the derby?
Stymie. You could be stymie. Oh, no, that's buckwheat.
That
man.
buckwheat?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
You got to get your our gang little rascal straight. Whatnot. We're gonna keep getting our gang crew introduced. He's our utility play, Mr. 3375. What's up, brother?
What's going on, brother?
I'm chilling, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. 2017 starting off pretty good, man. Excited.
You excited?
Blog went out today.
He's so excited. He took the X off that month.
Yeah. Not X. He said excited. Yeah, you know how we do.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
blog wrote the blog out today, so we good, man.
I appreciate you, man. It's good to see you. I look over the table. I see Big Road.
Yeah.
I see. I'm looking over the table, and I see Big Road.
Yeah.
What up, man?
Not much, man. Just chilling.
Good to see you, brother. What's up?
You know, life good. Everything's beautiful.
Right.
You know, it's raining like hell outside, but it doesn't keep the spirits down.
Yeah, you good, though. You happy with yourself, man? You happy everything's good with you, man?
I had to work today. Life's beautiful.
That's even better. That's even better. So I'm looking around, and I see a room full of brothers. It's men's night tonight. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that I got Mr. 3375 up in here getting ready to lead us in the Champipple room and whatnot. And, he always got segments that have, drinks and stuff. He likes to sip. You know what I mean? When he leads his segment of Champipple, and when he does his rants, it's pimp juice and whatnot. So we always sipping on something that's going to make our minds do something and whatnot. And tonight, our minds are going to be expanded when we start talking about
conspiracy theories.
My brother, where we going?
All right. So what made me want to talk about this subject today, right? Somebody posted online, have y'all seen Shazam?
Yes.
By Sinbad.
No.
When he was a genie.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently, this movie is nowhere to be found now. Sinbad said he never did a movie called Shazam.
You sure it was Shazam or Kazam?
Kazam, whatever. He said he never did a movie that he was a genie.
Right, that was Shaq.
It was Sinbad. I watched the movie,
Kazam
and apparently
Kazam was
Shaq.
I know Shazam was Shaq, but Sinbad did a movie as well, and he was a genie. I know I saw it, and apparently a couple of other people done saw this movie, but it's nowhere to be found. What was in that movie that they didn't want us to know about?
There it is.
You see it?
Sorry, Internet. Sinbad never played a genie. What? He said it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Wow. So
it's a conspiracy theory going on. Like, I know somebody else out there other than me and like 200 other people that I have this discussion with on social media that has seen this movie. We all ain't crazy. Because I remember him with the little thing on his head.
I got a picture.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. But he said he never played in this movie.
Well, we can see his picture.
They go to picture
and
right
that's
there.
his Photoshop. And, in 2017, everybody could be Photoshopped.
Right.
And whatnot. And I see Big Rube has has his version of the photo.
Oh, wow.
And Big Bro Joe has his too.
Yep.
And whatnot. I don't know. I ain't heard from Sinbad in a long time.
Yeah.
So maybe he forgot he did it. Maybe he's like, senile or something. I don't know. What do you think? It's 3375.
I seen the movie. I don't remember the whole thing, but I specifically remember him being a genie in the movie. Like, I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm crazy about a lot of stuff,
But not
I know
this
I
one?
won't hide.
You sure? Maybe you took the wrong pill and your brain has been erased.
I don't know.
Did you take the blue pill or the red pill?
Yo,
Which one did Morpheus give to you?
Kermit is messing with him though.
What it saying? So it says, Kermit, me, you're confusing it with the Shaq movie Kazam. Honest mistake, me to him. It was Sinbad in Shazam, bitch. So basically, to in all seriousness, that meme basically speaks to, yes, Sinbad made this movie. I don't know, dude. This you gonna have to, you got to give me something, man. I got nothing. I got absolutely. Flip the switch. I lost you. Flip the switch. I lost you. Flip the switch. I lost you.
Got me?
There you go. You doing something with the mic there, brother, because you
Who?
going in and out.
No, you dead. You dead. That's that blue mic. See?
Am I good?
How
There
many
you
mics can
go.
I rip on the dilly?
Am I good on this one?
Yeah.
He said many money. I told you.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got another conspiracy theory. Now,
Marcus J know how to work mics.
for all my Christian brothers and sisters out there.
I'm gonna cut my mic off now.
So it's a conspiracy. Another conspiracy theory is people believe
That Jesus was black.
that Jesus married Mary Magdalene and they had a child, and people is protecting the bloodline of Jesus Christ.
Oh, you must have been watching. You was watching
Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci. Yeah, Da Vinci
Yeah.
Code.
Well,
what y'all think about
there
that?
might be something to that, because in Jewish law, from what I understand, I could be wrong. Someone correct me. Listeners, 804-402-2893. When you die, there's only two people that's supposed to bathe your body, your wife or your mother.
Right.
And from what we know, wasn't Mary Magdalene in the room helping to prepare Jesus at the time of his
At
death?
the tomb? Yes.
Yes. So if she was in there, then what the hell she was doing there if she wasn't his lady?
Right.
You know what I mean?
What you got, bro?
Well, let's go back
And
to
I've
the
always
picture.
I've always had the question, and people don't like when I say it this way, and people who have issues with my agnosticism, trust me, I have trouble with your Christianity. And so I'll ask the question, if he was so dope, he fed people with wine and fed
Don't do it.
bread and wine, all that stuff, how come he couldn't keep himself from getting lynched?
Man, this 2017. You gonna keep on doing that?
I'm asking a fair question.
Well,
You know what I'm
where
saying?
it goes, if you believe in what the word says and all that, it was his sacrifice. He knew he was going to die,
Right.
so he sacrificed himself. So
But he was a man, was he not?
Kind of like when Obi-Wan Kenobi in episode 4 in
Right.
A New Hope knew that if he gave himself up, that
Actually,
he'd
that
be
was-
stronger.
right, so
was
he
episode
gave
4, wasn't it?
himself up for our sins. That's
Right.
why the God forgive us for the blood of Jesus Christ.
That's what it said.
what they say.
But I guess because I think of it, and I'm being honest, I'm being serious here. I think of it with man thought. You know what I mean? And I've always been told, well, just have faith. I don't want to just have faith.
Okay, so you're not thinking on the religious realm.
I want to talk
You're thinking
about it.
Okay.
I want to talk about it logically. And logically, the way my mind works is that's crazy.
Well, have you all ever sit there and looked at the Last Supper, the actual picture? And if you go back to the conspiracy theory that
But you
about
got the
Mary?
picture of Caesar Borgia and his friends?
Well, yeah,
and all the prisoners from the
Borgia
jail?
and his friends,
And all the prisoners from the jail?
and the prisoners.
From the jail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That Da Vinci actually did. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Da Vinci. It was who did the portrait?
That was
was
wasn't
Da
it
Vinci.
Michelangelo.
Or was
Yeah.
it Michelangelo?
It was Michelangelo. And if you remember that, if you look at the one who was standing to Jesus's or Caesar Borgia's left, is that left or right? That's a woman.
It does look like a woman.
And the chalice
Yeah.
that everybody, that's a
Yeah.
woman.
That's definitely a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, but is that the
Yeah.
definitive picture?
That's the
That's the picture that everybody knows.
That's the
And
one.
he showed you the chalice, the V.
the V. That's the,
V
chalice.
is the sign for the woman.
It's a sign for
Yeah.
a woman. So I mean, we can go back.
We could go on and on this one.
What's the V stand for?
Yo, Big Rube.
We took it there.
Big Rube. What it stand for, Big Rube?
804-402-2893. Yeah.
Y'all wildin'.
You know, our mamas is listening to us, and they're not very happy with us
Exactly.
right now, you know.
But yo, here's a better picture. Look at that. You can see that's a woman.
Yeah, that's a woman.
Yeah.
This is boob. This
And that's
boobs
supposed to be
there.
Mary Magdalene.
Everybody else got a
That's
beard,
supposed to be Mary Magdalene.
no beard,
Exactly.
and boobs. That's definitely
That's a woman.
Exactly.
or a transgender.
So the thing is,
did you do that? You about to get, boy.
so
I'm just saying.
You about to get.
You think that's just new for 2017?
Go get some Bible thumpers at us.
I'm just
so
saying.
the word on the street is that since Mary Magdalene was pregnant,
It's Magdalene, man. Would you quit putting that southern twang on there? Magdalene.
I'm just saying, bro.
Same dude that took the
Magdalene.
X off the other thing.
Oh,
That
yeah,
she was
yeah.
pregnant
It's just
by
dialect.
Jesus, so it was a secret society that's been protecting the bloodline of Jesus.
Yeah,
all
you
this
know what they
years.
are? Nice Templar.
Nice Templar, exactly.
Oh. Oh, you mean to tell me?
Wow.
I'm a,
Nah.
Yep.
Well, I
Yep.
mean, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, or the Priory of Sinai, if that's what you
Priory
want
of Sinai?
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
go that route, you know what I'm saying. So,
but you know that's another.
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, what are y'all not saying? I mean,
Oh, you know what I'm not saying.
I know, but I'm saying 804-402-2893 because the listeners are listening and we like to have open conversations
These
with
guys are
them.
wilding out.
And so if we open a discussion, I want to make it so that we're going to be able to talk about it.
That's
But
right.
you know what? I ain't
With
got a
everybody.
hair on their ass if they, because they're not gonna call in.
Well, I mean,
They scared to sit there and challenge the fact that we know what we talking about tonight, Marcus J.
I mean, I can dig it.
It's
I'm
2017. and we ain't half stepping.
All I'm saying is all of the stuff that y'all and we are saying,
Yeah.
just be careful with how far you going and how far you want to go because
You know that rabbit hole. You already asked which
Yeah.
pill you taking.
yeah, the blue or the red one. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 3375, what you doing, man?
I'm doing something. I'm about to,
You doing more?
Causing
about
trouble.
to do something
Oh,
else.
good
Let's
grief.
talk about the 911 cover up. 9/11
It's
cover
been a
up.
joke.
Nine.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
9/11 cover up.
This is a good one.
9/11 cover up, man. Like, come on, man. Like, everybody seen a blowing building, seen a building blow up, but a plane don't make a building go that way. You know what I'm
mean
saying?
because the building refracted instead of imploding?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Oh,
we know
wait.
it ain't no plane tore no whole goddamn building down.
So let me make sure I understand something here. Are y'all suggesting that something nefarious happened to those buildings at the hands of the United States government?
Yes.
What
That's
I-
exactly what I'm
What are
implying.
you suggesting? Why don't, if this is a conspiracy theory, make it plain. I'm not sure I understand what you're saying, Mr. 3375.
I'm saying the government put some bombs in that thing and made it look like that the Muslims in another country came and terrorized the United States.
What would be their motive?
It's always about money,
Money.
man. It's always
War,
about money.
Money?
war makes for good
Money.
money.
Oh.
They have
When
money.
we talking about money, are we talking about the billions of dollars that Donald Rumsfeld talked about that was missing on September 10th,
Yeah.
2011?
Yeah.
Is that the money maybe?
That's the
that
money
we're
I'm talking about.
Is it the money that they never mentioned after that conversation in that press conference?
That's right.
That disappeared
Yep.
This
and
ain't
was
the brown
never
lookout.
discussed again?
Huh?
Do you think that 9/11 was a cover-up for the missing money?
It definitely was a cover up.
But it was
Definitely
only
was a
but it was
cover-up.
only a day later.
It don't even matter.
Why wouldn't it matter? You couldn't do what they did on 9/11
Yes, it can,
on
'cause
one day's worth of
It
planning.
was a plot. It
so,
was a plot from
so
the beginning.
assumption that you're making is this conspiracy theory that you're leading us towards is that the United States government knew of the September 11th plot long before it happened.
That's right.
And the September 10th press conference led by Donald Rumsfeld that talked about the missing money was something that was used as a bait and switch. Is that what you're
That's
suggesting?
exactly what I'm suggesting.
Wow, I don't know anything about that.
You know what? It sounds the same. It
I
sounds.
don't know anything about
It
that.
sounds nefariously like the same bait and switch for the Emancipation Proclamation where we freed the slave. Oh, wait.
Wait a minute now. They ain't ready for that.
They ain't ready for that one?
They ain't ready for
We gonna
that.
hold that one?
Yeah, you need
I'm
to
gonna hold
hold
my
that one.
tongue.
No, don't bite your
man.
tongue.
No, no,
Free
no.
the
This is,
slaves.
ain't no
Well,
half
you know,
stepping.
because
Free
the
the
Emancipation
slaves.
Proclamation, you made the statement. And I'm just saying, because I watched 12 Years a Slave the other night, and I was feeling some kind of way. But you know that, man, y'all still don't believe that, you know, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves because he liked black people, right?
That's bullshit.
Because
Excuse my language. I'm sorry.
You know he had slaves.
Damn it, it was
right?
bullshit.
Yeah.
You know he had slaves, right?
Exactly. Call a spade, a heart,
And he
a
won't a
diamond,
vampire killer
and
neither.
a club.
You know,
And bullshit.
that's what it was. But you know, if you go back and watch the blowing up of the building, Tower 1, it did not implode, it exploded. Go back and watch if you saw the footage, and people want to sit there. You know, I feel like what was the dude who lost his mind? The actor played with Danny Glover.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Yeah, you know, because Mel Gibson, you know, he is an anti-Semitic dude. Him. You know, remember when he played the dude who played the conspiracy theory? He was that crazy cat who walked around with aluminum foil on everything.
Yeah. I remember that movie. I think it was called Conspiracy Theory.
Conspiracy theory.
I think it was, yeah.
But if you look at it, you know, when you have an impact, stuff goes in. That's why it's called an impact.
Right.
It exploded. Things were projected outward. Go back and go back. When dude fell, I'm telling you, I know bombs.
One thing that I didn't really do a whole lot of is think about the buildings and how they fell and all of that kind of stuff, because we all saw with our own eyes, regardless of what happened to the buildings in the aftermath, we saw planes fly into them. You can't dispute or discount what you saw with regards to that. Me and my interpretation, that leads me to the next step of, do I think the United States government is capable of pulling that off, one, and two, pulling that off and convincing the American people that it was of another group of people in another country, and three, do I think, one, that the country is capable of, one, and two, and then are they capable of directing their efforts towards destroying the group that allegedly did this? You have to. There's a lot of leaps that you have to take.
But you just asked 3 questions, didn't you, Marcus?
I did.
Can we get one? Can we get the first
All right,
one?
let's go back to the first
All right,
one.
let's get back to the first one. The first one was, could the United States pull that off? Yes.
Yes.
They've been pulling that off for how many years?
So that's the first one.
That's the first one. The second one, could they target a specific people? I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes, because, you know, they end up, Arabs are black. Okay.
And then three, can they convince the American people to view said terrorists, or I don't even use that word because that word is misplaced in my opinion when we're talking about those people. When we're talking about a group, we're talking about individuals, we can say terrorists. When we're talking about a group, then not so much. But that's what exactly happened.
And 3. That's the question you asked, right?
That's 3.
And only thing I'm going to say to that is, did not Donald Trump just fool all of y'all into voting for him?
Yep.
Well, when I say y'all, I use y'all broadly.
Yeah, and I got you on that. But you know, you're going to have a lot of people who are going to dispute that, because I also know from my experience in talking to people that just because you voted for Donald Trump doesn't make you a crazy person.
That's right.
However,
It doesn't make you a crazy person.
Most people
doesn't make you crazy.
No,
people
what I was
that
saying, but did
voted-
it pull the wool over your eyes?
Most
You
people
got
that
fooled, but you
That's
ain't
the point
necessarily
that I
a
was
crazy
making.
person.
most of the black people that voted for Donald Trump is going to benefit from him being president
Financially. Yeah, financially.
well,
Period.
let me throw something else out there. Didn't Bush Jr. convince the American public that we need to go to war?
You mean WMD? I ain't found one
Weapons
yet.
of mass destruction. But didn't Donald Trump just a couple of days ago say that, or this weekend, say that he didn't trust the American intelligence community, which harkens back to the intelligence that we got, the Americans got, the president of the United States at the time got, that said that there was, in fact, weapons of mass destruction, which is the whole reason why we went to war to begin with?
Yes. Yeah. But guess what? He also doesn't trust the Secret Service. Hence, he has a private security company still protecting him.
And he also doesn't trust email and computers.
Yeah. But he stay on Twitter.
But he stay on Twitter.
He stays on
He stays on Twitter. Yeah.
So he pulling the okey doke all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is a good one, Mr. 3375. This is one that we could stay on forever if we wanted to. Yeah. You got more? You want to stay here?
I got more.
Give us another one.
So this is going to be interesting for my brothers.
Oh.
For my brothers.
Okay.
So I'm looking at, conspiracy theories on the net. Does secret societies control the world?
You talking about like the skulls?
The skulls. They exist.
I mean, they made 2 movies about them.
You're talking about the skulls. You're talking about the Masons.
You talking about the Qs. You talking
Illuminati.
about the Deltas. You talking
The
about
Illuminati,
Black
and all that
Panther
kind of
Party.
stuff.
That's right.
I do think that there is a very small group of people that run the world that are invisible to the common man. I am convinced of that because when I watch, and this is just me interpreting and evaluating what I've seen, I have not seen a whole lot of difference with regards to how the country has been run in a lot of ways.
Right.
If you go back just 2 generations, let's just go back to the 50s, and you look at the ebb and flow of the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. You can start with Eisenhower, Republican, Kennedy, Johnson, Democrat. Then you had Nixon, Ford, Republican.
Right.
Then you had Carter, Democrat. Then you had Reagan, Bush, Republican.
Right.
Then you had Clinton, and then Bush, and then Clinton, and then Obama, and now Trump. Like the ebb and flow of the parties in this country has been consistent in a way that you don't ever want to have one half of your country too high, and you don't ever want to have one half of your country too low.
Right.
That way you can convince everybody that they have a chance of leadership and power.
Right.
But isn't that a conspiracy in and of itself?
It is. Obviously, obviously it is. But, the people who we don't see, when you say they think,
Them folk.
when they want, and they are the ones. We talking about the Rothschilds, and we talking about the Rockefellers,
The Birds.
and we talking about those kinds of people who don't care who the president is because they control it. When we're looking at the purple people, which is a phrase I coined on this show a long time ago, we're talking about the purple people, which is blue and red combined. We're talking about separate wings of the same bird. Bird can't fly without both wings. You know what I mean? And the bird being the American people. The wings being the Republicans and the Democrats. That bird is purple, y'all. And the leader of that bird, or the person that throws, or the group that throws that bird out, is those secret societies. Now, that could be Masons.
Right.
That could be skulls.
Right.
That could be whomever. Hey, look, I'm clear about who I am.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I'm under no illusions of who I am.
Right.
With regards to my attendance in said groups, but we're talking about levels that are far beyond.
That's right.
Anything that we could comprehend on a common man level.
But it's it's a known fact that there's a book out there for presidents and only for presidents. They has everything.
Oh, so now you going back now we're going back to the other conspiracy movie.
Yeah.
I'll say it to you like this without
Part two.
I'll say it to you like this, hopefully without saying too much. When you have your new leader is coronated. I'm trying to say this in a very tactful way. When your new leader is coronated, people who have been the leader before have a conversation with your leader.
That's right.
And once that conversation is had, your new leader has a new perspective and a new behavior about him.
You ever noticed that?
I've noticed it. And the easiest way that I could describe that is the behavior. Now, it's different now.
Yeah.
But if you look at Donald Trump the day before and the day after he met with the president in the White House.
Yeah.
And tell me if his swag wasn't different.
Totally different.
Was he not respectful?
Because you know why? Because he got took in that room.
Because he got took in that room, and he came out and said, Obama is a good man. They humbled your ass.
And so this is what I mean when I say when you have a new leader,
That's right.
and he gets taken aside
That's
by
right.
an old leader,
Yep.
and he's giving some information.
They probably took him to them 33 steps.
Yeah, either he walked down them.
Yeah.
or
just
he's
like
gonna fall down.
When he walked down.
That's just yeah. That's just like when you do something wrong and your uncles take you aside and be like, "Come talk to us."
Because there's certain things that your daddy can't say to you. It might have to be an uncle.
Yeah, sometimes it's
got to be an uncle.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, you may have said something or did something you shouldn't have done.
Exactly.
Come here for a second, son.
Boy, let me talk
And
to
then
you.
it's not just you two; it's you and like 3 or 4 of them, and you go somewhere where the lady folk can't hear.
Yeah.
And then you come back, and next thing you know, you may be a little nicer.
You mean you got some get right?
I mean, you may apologize for something you had just done,
right.
and you realize that that's not going to happen again.
President Obama is a good man.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm like, what?
He went. Hey, look, not Obama.
President
President Obama. Yeah. Oh, now he president.
Yeah, because at first he was just what?
Obama.
Here's just another dude.
Yeah.
Now he's
Who wasn't born
President Obama. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
here. And he probably went to the room and was like, "Yeah, this is what you really gotta do." And then Trump was like, "I never expected to be here anyway."
Right.
And I'm gonna say this in a hood way, just to make the point. He got took into the woodshed.
Yeah, he got
Right.
took to the woodshed.
Took him.
Took him.
He got took into the woodshed.
But hey, before you go, Mr. 3375, I'm gonna have to point something out for you. You know, we've already talked about the fact that we don't run the country because you alluded to that fact
Yes, sir.
earlier.
Yes, sir.
But you know that our government put in place our electoral college because what
That's
did they
right.
say? They didn't trust us common folk to
Yeah.
make good judgment
Exactly.
on what was going on. So guess what? They got a back door. Oh, wait a minute. They got a ante room outside there that they can come in and talk to.
Word, really?
Yeah, they got an ante room.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that there.
Yep. So, I'm going to direct this one. I'm going to direct this next one
Wow.
to my brother, Big Joe.
Oh my God.
It's part 1 and part 2, and I'm going to let part 1 and part 2 out at the same time. Yeah. So, we're going to talk about, since you was in the military,
Yes.
I
was a good soldier.
Part 1. Did man really land on the moon? And what's really in Area 51?
Well, I'm gonna put this like this. I know that, and what I know from history, and
Whose story?
his story,
Whose story?
them folk,
His story. Oh, okay.
them folk story.
History. Okay. I
Now,
got you.
did man really land on the moon? Well, the projections of the television angle of the camera seem to display, and I don't think they had green. I don't think they had the green background back then that you could put people in.
Yeah.
Everything that we know, Buzz Aldrin and them did land on the moon.
Somewhere.
Now, what we do know for a fact is that it was actually black women who actually predicated
Yeah.
the trajectories.
Yeah, and I would
Before
be
that-
and I will be saying that next
Oh,
next week. The movie.
You will? Oh yeah.
the movie.
I will be
Yeah.
there with
Yeah.
you. So what I'm gonna say about that is, did they land on the moon? I won't dare, because
Right.
black men. You notice, black women helped. Black men was janitors.
Right.
I ain't say that out loud, did I?
You said it out loud.
Okay. Black women, because black men still the bottom of the. Oh, I ain't said that neither, did I?
So hold on, big brother. So are you questioning the validity of the situation?
Well, what I'm saying is that the black man has still been held at the bottom because the black woman was who helped Buzz Aldrin get his monkey high pants on the moon. Well, for what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, are you questioning the validity of the story behind it?
Yeah, I think it's a bald-faced lie.
Oh,
But, who am I?
tell him ain't so, Joe.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, hey, bro, I got to give it to you like this. I got to give it to you. Well, let me see. I think we got a caller coming in who wants to validate the validity of what we saying.
That's right.
Because I think they think we lying. We don't have step on. Ain't no have.
I think
step
he
on
might have
Marcus
something
J.
to say.
Who this caller? What's your name? What you want to get in on tonight's topics?
Brother Tavon from I Got Something to Say.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's happening with y'all, family?
We good, brother. It's good to hear your voice, man. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Welcome into this 2017. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to you,
Happy New Year, bro.
brother.
Happy New Year.
But we know there is no space program for black people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is no space program for us, and there's some conspiracies out there about another space program that people have already been to Mars and already been to a couple different planets in our solar system. That's a conspiracy theory that's going on with that. As far as us being to the moon, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But all I know is we ain't been there. They don't want us to go there. Because if they did, we'd have been back by now.
I don't know, bro. But at the same time, if it's the moon, they might be trying to go to the moon and leave our asses back down here.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't no space program for black people. And you know what? I was talking to somebody about this earlier this weekend. There's a movie that was put out in the early 80s called Cosmic Flop.
Yep, remember that.
If you go back and check it out again, it's a lot of what's going on right now in that movie.
Isn't the only black man who ever went to the moon or went to outer space blew up?
The woman, the teacher.
Oh, yeah, she
Well,
blew
Ronald
up.
McNair was on that same
Yeah.
spacecraft in January of
the brother
1986.
was on that too with Kristen McCullough. Yeah, he sure was.
Yeah,
the
they
brother
blew
was
it up.
on there, and but Mae Jameson, Dr. Mae Jameson, she's purportedly been to space as well. So I mean, she's been a couple times. But as far as going to the moon, I don't know about that one. Y'all got to give me a little bit more concrete proof, because NASA don't even have that film anymore.
Nope.
I mean, what
They
would
have
you
none
do
of
on
the,
the
they have
moon?
none of the film that they shot while they was on the moon, supposedly.
Well, you mean they don't have the original film, or they don't have?
They don't have the original film, the footage that they shot while they was on the moon. All they have is replays of what was shown here through the broadcast on the networks.
So you mean to tell me it's another conspiracy behind that?
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big Roo, what you think, Big Roo?
I'm with you on the other story. I mean, I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but it's kind of weird that it just came out. Oh, yeah. These women helped put Buzz Aldrin on the planet.
But hey, brother Tavon, part two of that question is, what's really at Area 51? Because what was there in the 50s and the 60s, I know for a fact they done moved it to California some damn well.
Most definitely. Whatever happened in Area 51 has been, they can't have everything in one place. Now, I'm prior military as well, so I know how they get down.
Well,
the Marine Corps, Navy, and Air Force.
Hold up. You
dogs,
left out
not
the
so
Army,
much.
bro.
Sorry about that, Brother Joe.
Hold up, you left out the Army there, bro. Let me explain something to you there, bro. You do realize now that you got 33 levels at the Pentagon. Y'all quit playing if you want to. It's 33 levels to the Pentagon. DC is deep. DC is real deep. You might get to China before you.
But if we going to talk about D.C., we got to talk about the layout of D.C.
Oh,
yeah.
Talking about
Okay.
Brother Ben.
Okay. That's a different
Mr.
conversation, Mr. Tavon.
That's a different conversation that I'm sure you brothers are very well aware of.
I think you've been dipping in a little something right quick.
I keep telling you, Pentagon is on the axis of a pentagram, which is around the corner.
Something like that. Yeah, it's a compass. It's a compass and a square and some things of that nature. That okay. Maybe I misspoke. I'm not sure.
Be careful now. You know when you fool with this, be careful when you talk about them conspiracies.
We don't think you
be
misspoke.
careful.
We think you know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do.
Hey, don't be surprised we got the FBI.
That might be a it might be a problem for all
the
of us.
CIA.
There's a helicopter outside.
We might be a helicopter outside now.
You know, when we on I Got Something to Say on Saturdays at 2:30, on Saturdays at 2:30 when we're listening to I Got Something to Say with our brother Tavon, who's joining us right now on the live line. You know, you mentioned sometimes that, you know, we may end up saying some stuff to get us shut down. That just means that we're doing the right things, brother. What do you think?
Well,
Yeah, I like that. He said, "I ain't gonna say nothing else, dude."
Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is. Whatever's in Area 51, it will be revealed soon. And we had that conversation on my show last week about the other beings that are in our solar system that are already on this planet.
Right.
So it will be revealed in due time, because we know it's there. I mean, everything that we think is there or was there. So, I mean, Americans, the public is not stupid. We're not dumb as they want us, as they try to make us seem. I mean, come on now. We're very aware of what's going on, those of us that have that knowledge and have that consciousness. So, I mean, it's only for so long, how much longer they're going to keep things hidden from us.
Yeah.
I mean, the truth is coming to the light.
The truth, not only is the truth coming to the light, but if you know what direction to face yourself for that light, you can actually get it and just get the knowledge that you need, my brother. I appreciate it. We're gonna go and take our break, brother. We appreciate you listening. Thank you for checking in with us. All right.
Not a problem, brother. Always.
All right, man. Much love to you, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Peace, brother.
Peace. Ain't no hashtag on Marcus J, live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to take a walk around the round table with my man, Big Rule. We're rocking with you, and you rocking with us. Ain't no hashtag on Marcus J, live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. We taking a break. Be back in a few.
Hey, this is Warren Ballantyne, the number one truth writer in America, and I'm listening to my man, my brother, Marcus J, right here on Legacy Internet Radio.
Holistic care for the mind, body, and spirit. Free Spirit Enterprises, LLC is a parent company for Organic Creations, Jewelry by Design, Miller Publishing, and Consultation Services. Organic Creations offers you the best in natural, homemade skin and hair care products. Jewelry by Design allows you, the customer, to design your own jewelry, as it is custom made just for you. Thinking of self-publishing a book or novel? Check out Miller Publishing and Consultation Services. Free Spirit Enterprises is where holistic care meets mind, body, and spirit. Visit us at freespiritenterprisesco.biz. That's freespiritenterprisesco.biz. Or you can call 804-252-6562. Like us on Facebook under Free Spirit Enterprises, LLC.